Huh, that worked. Hey guys, how the frig's it going today? Where the hell is the camera? There it is. Started filming today with not the camera that I normally use. That's right. Today we're filming with something that we normally wouldn't use. Today we're filming with my new phone. Yeah, starting off the video with the Samsung S8 to see how the quality is. If it's awesome, if it's great. Where the hell's my dog? Oh, there's the little weasel. There's the little weasel. Jumping around like an idiot. Anyway, people went to sushi last night. Oh, that was a good idea and a bad idea. Good idea. Sushi's delicious. Bad idea. I gained like 6 pounds. It was fantastic. Whatever. It's carbs, right? Like carbs cause a lot of water retention. Water retention will make you fat. Away she goes. I'll have no problem knocking this weight down. Anyway, I don't know why I keep going to the fridge. There's nothing I really want in here, is there? Is there? No, there's nothing that I want in there except for a slice of pumpkin pie, but I'll save that for dinner. Anyway, so I got the Samsung S8 now. It works. It actually detects the TELUS network. Doesn't frig around like my other phone did. I haven't tried a phone call on it yet, but hey, whatever. Anyway, let me show you a comparison of this beside the Razr. Let's switch it back to the Canon camera. It's such a tiny little phone. Look at it. Oh, sorry, I was transferring the video off of the phone. But it's so tiny. So small, like if I sit it on top of the Razr, it fits within it. It fits within the Razr phone. Oh yeah, and I got this case with it. It's an OtterBox case, but like, I don't know if I want to use it. Only cause, well, it's light red. I'll probably end up using it. Only problem is I can't do wireless charging with this case because of that thing on the back, which is like, it comes out so you can use it as a stand, or you can use it to hold your phone so you don't launch it into space when you're playing Pokemans or whatever. So because of that thing there's in the way, it doesn't sit on the stand and accept the charge, I think. I haven't tried it. I don't know, we'll see. Alrighty guys, it's a lot freaking later in the day now. It's like 10 to 6. And I haven't been doing any filming today because I've just been busy. Oh. Basically, today I spent most of my time down at Lee Park. Why? Because we were playing Pokemon. You're probably thinking, Adam, it's friggin' wintertime. What the hell are you doing playing Pokemon? Well, this is why. What's the weather?
Right now in North Bay it's 2 degrees and cloudy.
Today
it'll be mostly cloudy with a forecasted high of 4 and a low of -1.
So there you go.
Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's -2.
Are you freaking done? Anyway, so that's why we went down to play Pokemon, is because, holy crap, the weather's fantastic out, and I wanted to test out my new phone. Now, one problem with Samsung phones in general that a lot of people won't have if they don't play Pokemon is the GPS on them is buggy. It's a buggy GPS. Like, you're walking along, you're on a pathway, everything's hunky-dory, all of a sudden, you're like 3 streets across the friggin' map. And it only happens when I'm playing Pokemon. Doesn't really happen when I'm playing anything else or doing anything else, like driving in the truck, if I'm using the phone for navigation with Google Maps, over Bluetooth, which, by the way, that is freaking sweet. I love it. You know, if I'm buying something on Kijiji, and it's in a part of town that I don't really know that well, because I don't really travel to town that much, and I need to figure out where to go, i.e. when I bought the sit-up bench, I don't really know my way around the lakeshore area because I don't really venture out that way that much. And Buddy lived on a street that I never even knew we had in North Bay. So I looked it up on Google Maps, hit the navigation button, and over the truck's stereo, it would tell me, in 300 meters, make a left. In 200 meters, make a right. Freaking nice. If you're wondering what I was doing there, I was just freshening up the dog's and cat's water dish because Scampers has this bad tendency of taking Oreo's kibble and putting it in the water dish. I don't know what that's all about, but she does it, so that's a thing. So, every once in a while you gotta drain it, scrub it. You're fine. It's okay. Something I came down here for though was to fill up my water jug. Getting a headache. I haven't really drank much water today. Haven't eaten anything today. I was thinking about having a steak for supper, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bed in a couple hours. Why don't we just roll a fast, and then tomorrow night we'll feed. We'll have a fast before we get stupid and get into Christmas mode, because Christmas Eve we're having pizza at the parents'. Christmas Day is going to be turkey dinner, which isn't too bad. But then you mix in the potatoes and the stuffing, and well, that's where all hell breaks loose. So I figured I want to enjoy the festivities, but I don't want to undo all the progress I did. And I know, it's hard to undo all the progress you did in one sitting. It's impossible, you know. Like my buddy said, he's like, enjoy this time of year, enjoy being with family, enjoy being with friends, enjoy the food, enjoy the festivities, and then come the new year, go at it hard. Anything you gain, just fast it off. Work hard and get rid of it. But I figure in the meantime, while I'm just, doing nothing, I can have at her. The other reason for the fasting is if you want to build muscle and you want to do it El Natty, if you're fasting, I mentioned this before, your body will go into a preventative state. It's like, there's a video online talking about it, about autophagy, for instance, where your body will consume warped or defected skin cells and use them for building, for body building, like maintaining and so on and so forth, as fuel and cells to replace new cells, the whole autophagy thing. But there's also something else that happens, and it goes back to this. The example that I saw was this group of natives that basically they feed themselves off of the eggs of birds. So they need upper body strength to climb the trees to get to the nests to grab the eggs. But there are sometimes they'll climb the tree to get to the nest to grab the eggs, and there's no eggs there, and they could go weeks without eating. Now, some people think, well, if you don't eat calories, you're going to lose muscle mass. The body has a natural way built in to prevent that from happening, and it's by producing more growth hormone than you normally would. Now, anabolic steroids basically will produce testosterone, will produce growth hormone. That's the reason why juice monkeys get so big, is because they're pushing that hormone up through a synthetic means. You can do that yourself just by not eating. Your body will go into an anabolic state of, and it won't go catabolic. It won't start catabolizing your muscles. It'll basically go into growth hormone mode. Now, they used it, like your body uses it as a way to self-preserve the muscles, because the way we evolved was we were hunter-gatherers. We needed our strength in order to beat the living crap out of a saber-toothed tiger, to make it dinner, to drop a woolly mammoth, to hunt a bear, to hunt a deer, whatever the case may be. We needed that strength. We needed the strength to go out and forage for berries, forage for grains, whatever the case. So if your muscles withered away, you wouldn't have any muscles to work for survival. You see where it comes in. So that's why the body has this built-in countermeasure to basically prevent muscle decay when you're fasting for a prolonged period of times due to survival reasons. It also has a built-in countermeasure where if you're doing the same routine over and over and over again, now keep in mind, this group of natives, they might go a week without finding eggs, but then they can go like 3 days of back-to-back egg finding and eat like kings for 3 days, and then go another week without it. If you do the same thing over and over and over again, same applies to your weightlifting. If you're doing the same thing over and over and over again, your body will adapt. So if you're always lifting the same 100 pounds and you're doing that forever, gradually it's going to come to the point where you're going to stop seeing gains and you're going to plateau, because you've pretty much let's say you're doing 100 pounds, 10 reps, 3 sets all the time. You're going to get to a point where that's it. You're where you are. You're not going to grow because your body has adapted to that motion and it's not going to know what to do. I'm telling you, if that's the case, introduce some friggin' flies. Start doing cable flies or dumbbell flies. If you're worried about tearing a pectoral muscle, lay on the floor when doing it. You can't overextend when you're laying on the floor. Your elbows are going to bounce off the carpet or hardwood or concrete, whatever you have for a floor, you're not going to be able to overextend. You're not going to tear a pec. Well, you still could tear a pec if you're lifting way too heavy, but just saying, you're going to notice some major pectoral growth when you do this, because now you're stimulating the muscle in a different way that's never been stimulated before, and it's going to make it go, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. We need to send more fuel there. We got to build that beast up to tolerate that new movement. So that's where my buddy John was explaining bodybuilding, because they come up with some weird inventions over there for doing pulls and stuff, like building forearm strength. You know, that's your grip. Like when you grip, you can see the tendons just gripping on for dear life. And they've made some attachments for the dumbbells that make it a real wide grip. So you really got to like really grab onto it like a tennis ball and do your curls. So it's really hard to hold on to it. So not only are you working your bicep, you're also working your forearm, building a better grip, so that when you do come up to grab heavier weights, you can at least hold on to it while you're trying to lift it. But like you said, you always got to find new ways to do things and new ways to strike the muscle, because if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to go up, 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 and that's all there is to it. You're done. Shut her down. You're done. So it made a lot of sense. It's like me on the Bowflex. Finding new ways to strike the body, using different angles, trying different things, seeing what all I can get out of that. Because I downloaded the basic move set, and it's like, okay, so you can do that, and you will get gains. You'll get newbie you'll get newbie gains off of it. But then it's going to come to a point where they stop, or even squatting. If you don't up your weight all the time, gradually you're going to hit a plateau, and you're not going to see gains. You'll still get sore, you'll still get tired, but you're not going to feel like you've done anything. It's weird how the body works. But that applies to nutrition. You know, doing keto, for instance, it's going to work. You're going to lose a lot of fat in the beginning and a lot of weight in the beginning, but then it's going to be like you're up here and you're drop. And then it's going to be like that, and you're going to be like, oh, keto's not working anymore. And the same with fasting. If you're constantly fasting, there was the guy who does the snake diet. He had a guy who he basically got him coached on fasting, and he lost a lot of weight. He went from like 480 pounds down to 320 pounds, but then he couldn't lose any more, and he was still doing the same fasting. Fast for 7 days, refeed. Fast for 7 days, refeed. And when he refed, he got up to about he was up to around 325, and then he would start fasting again, and he would hit 320 and stop. His body wasn't going any further. And it's because of a chemical in our body called leptin, which when the leptin stores are low, it tells the body, hey, we got a problem here. We shouldn't be burning fat right now. Something's going wrong. We need to go into a state until we can figure out what the problem is. And when that happens, what I normally tell people to do is drop the fasting schedule, and eat 3 hots a day. Do that for a week or two. Just have, like when I was bringing my lunch to work, I was eating lunch, having snacks, eating supper. I did that there for 3 weeks? And now I fast, and it's like, holy crap, the fat is just melting off me because I completely reset my leptin. So now I could go for a couple weeks, maybe even a month or two of doing heavy fasting, or 72s and 48s, and get the benefits of not only the autophagy and fat burn, but the growth hormone, and then on refeed days, hit the gym. Because I'm going to be honest, guys, I've been giving her hard. I check the Fitbit schedule because it monitors how often I work out. Like every time I hit the watch and I go into workout mode, it'll tell me. Like if I put in a 30-minute or a 1 hour or a 90-minute run, it'll document it and store it on my phone's app or even on the web app. And then I'll know, like, I did this much workout, and then it check marks that day off if you do over 30. Over this year, there's 6 days that don't have a check mark. 6 days. So that means 365 days a year, 359 of those, if I work out today, which I've already did, I did some squatting there for 10 minutes, and then I rocked the chest press, and I did my upper back, so I'm trying to build up my traps to be able to support high bar so I can squat a little heavier, because I think I can handle more weight on that bar. I don't know if that bar can handle more weight, but I guess we'll find out when we put more on there and it snaps in two and takes me out at the kneecaps, eh? But yeah, like, that's the thing. I know the bar can handle 250 pounds. We currently have, I'm squatting 185 right now. And I want to get her up to 215 again, because that's what I did. I put the, my two, holy crap, brain, think. I put 30 pounds on it and went from 185 up to 215, which is my body weight. And I was squatting that and I was all excited. I was able to bang out 12 reps, and then I had to actually place the bar on the support structures down here because I couldn't get back up. So I had to like roll it off my back onto these safety bars just to avoid killing myself, because after that I was trying to go for 20, but I got to 12 and that was it. I was gassed. I couldn't get back up. I tried waiting for a minute down low, and I tried everything I could think of to get back up so I could re-rack it. No way in hell. So then I had to take all the weights off because I couldn't get it back off the thing and put it back up, and then put the bar back up, put all the weights back on, wait for my legs to regenerate enough, and then I banged out another 10, and then I dropped it back down and took the 30 pounds off, and I figured, you know what, I'm gonna run this. No, I took the 30 pounds off because my knee was bothering me the 2 days after, because I wanted to do more squats. So I figured I would lower the weight a bit and bang that out just so that I didn't blow out my knee, but I could still hammer some squats, and it felt good. It felt really good. Tested out the new phone, played some Pokemans with my friend, went down to the park. The lake looks frozen over, and I'm pretty sure it's not too bad. I wasn't going to walk on it though, because we haven't had a lot of really cold weather for it to really freeze up nice. But I did see some guy out there riding a pedal bike on it, so kudos to his bravery. But I did snap some photos of the lake, and I'll show those right meow. So this one here, I like this one here personally myself, because it's got that tree branch on the right hand side and it looks pretty good. And this one here, I just took a shot. It's pretty nice. It's pretty basic. And then this one here is pretty sweet too, because I tried to center the sun in the middle of the shot. And I think this one here looks pretty damn good too. I don't know. The camera on this phone is pretty decent. It does way better than any other phone I've ever owned in my life. That's including the iPhone 4, the iPhone 3GS, the crappy Optimus Black, the Zenfone 2, Zenfone 3, and the definitely way better than the Razr. The Razr was great video, but that audio though, holy, that audio sounded like you were talking into a can of tuna. It was bad. You needed some serious audio modifications to make that camera sound good. But it did an okay job. It was pretty decent, I do say so myself. So yeah, that's a thing. Right on. Anyway, I'm just down here pacing away. Like I said, I'm going to bust another fast for today, and then tomorrow we'll refeed. We'll do heavy set workout and drive some steaks in our face and friggin' get after it. And then Friday it is Christmas Eve at my parents' house. That's when we do our gift exchange there. And Saturday, Christmas dinner at the parents' house. Probably going to hang out with my friend Christmas night, because she's going to be home. And Boxing Day, there's nothing, abso-freaking-lutely nothing in the flyers so far that make me go, ooh, I need that. Because lately the only things I want to buy is things to lift. So that's awesome. Anyway, I'm probably just going to drink some water and chill out for a bit. And if I think of anything else I want to talk about, I'll pick up the camera and do exactly that. Alright? Alright. Peace. Alright guys, well I plan on playing some Astroneer tonight and then getting to bed. So on that note, I think I'm going to shut her down here. But one more thing I got to say about the Samsung S8 that is really nice is its weight. This thing is light as a feather. Has USB-C charging, wireless charging, which is definitely something I wanted ever since the Razr phone, because that's so awesome. I'm just hoping the alarm clock on this thing's loud enough to wake me up tomorrow. I might set the Fitbit alarm too, just to be safe. But yeah, we'll see how well that works. So yeah, other than that, I'm going to shut her down. So great phone. Battery life on it's not too bad. A lot of people reported that the battery life was kind of weak, kind of lackluster. We played Pokemon today for like 2 hours, and I'm currently sitting at, I haven't even charged it, 39% battery life remaining on the day. And let me tell you guys, if you never played Pokemon, that game will sap your battery like no other. Just drinks it. Especially because today it was sunny out, so I had to have the screen brightness up a lot so I could actually see the Pokemons that I was trying to catch. That's a thing. So yeah, I'm going to go play some Astroneer and probably call it a night. You know, I thought about it. I don't know if Bill's Team Max still does it, but making video game content and just putting it on Vlogging Life, I don't want to start a new channel. And I was like, you know, I've been playing a lot of Astroneer lately. That could be kind of fun to put up on the channel. Start a new save and then do like Astroneer Saturdays or something. Just make a video and fire it up. But, you know, people might not like that because it's not really what the channel's about. So, I don't know. Just a thought. Just a thing. Anyway, people, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button. Another idea I had was doing lazy vlogs with the phone now that I got a camera that actually shoots somewhat good. If I ever just wanted to film something, no edits, no nothing, just straight fire it, make a lazy vlog, give it a content, fire it up to YouTube and call it a day. Why not? So lazy vlogs could be a thing in the future, as well as these videos. And let me know your thoughts on gaming. Not saying it's going to happen all the time, but I thought about it because I've been playing a lot of Astroneer, and I might get into some 7 Days to Die and other games too. I was thinking about Red Dead Redemption because it's on sale right now, and I was like, you know, I've been harping about that not being on PC since launch. I'm like, the moment it gets on PC, I'm going to buy it. And it came out on PC like 2 months ago, and I still haven't bought it. So that's awesome. But anyway, people, let me know in the comments below what you think. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Become a freaking mutant today. And until next time, peace the frig out. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.